A suspected killer is still on the run today. Hundreds of law enforcement officials across the state of Texas are tracking the man accused of murdering 5 people in their home.
But they admit that right now they have very few leads in this case. Sam Brock is in the town of Cleveland, that's north of Houston, with the very latest.
In Cleveland, Texas, a thick fog right now sits over this area as investigators are entering day 4 of a manhunt for a murder suspect whose face is appearing on billboards just like this all over the county, a county that stretches some 700 square miles. But the reality of the situation is Francisco Oropesa may be here. He could be in an adjoining county. He might be out of the country for all we know. Investigators have been extremely tight-lipped so far as to where things stand. We only know what happened yesterday, which is that there are a couple of situations where there are alleged spottings of someone who looked like Oropesa, only for all of these resources, state, local, and federal, showing up, canvassing the areas, first by a landfill, then by several schools that were shut down, only to realize it was not, in fact, this murder suspect. We are also learning devastating details from the father of that murdered 9-year-old boy about what he says was 5 calls to authorities over a 20-minute time span. He says they didn't arrive, of course, until after the massacre. So as we are trying to parse out exactly the timeline there, the local sheriff's department not providing much detail in terms of the number of calls that were made, how long it took them to arrive. They say they have 10 days to respond to our requests. As the search for Oropesa continues now, it could be 96 hours without a capture. In Cleveland, Sam Brock, NBC News.